Hey everyone, it's Erica from Genesis Gifts and More. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. In the honor of today's holiday, I wanted to just kind of briefly share my experience with this and other major holidays. I want to start off by saying that I have been boycotting Thanksgiving and major holidays, major mainstream holidays, since I was about 18, 19. And that's really after I took a Mexican history course, and I was able to learn a lot about my ancestry and my roots. It wasn't never really a conversation we had at home, and I think because our parents want us to sort of like blend in, and while they do still want us to be prideful in our pride, we do that through religion or music. There wasn't really too much conversation around our history and who we are as a people. So anyway, come to find out that Thanksgiving is actually rooted in the massacre, the genocide of my ancestors. I couldn't find myself to celebrate and just give thanks, because at the end of the day, we can give thanks any day, and we should give thanks every day, not just when the calendar tells you to. And we should think about family and think about others and think about giving every day, not just when the calendar tells you to, right? And so, when I was younger, it was hard for me to put into words why I was taking that stand. So for many years, I was boycotting by myself, and it was a lonely road. My family and friends just kind of thought I was being really negative, and they just thought I was depressed and being a Debbie Downer. They didn't really want to or try to understand why I was doing that. And that was 2006. Flash forward to 2017, and I've been quiet for the last 3 to 4 years, because I just felt like I was getting so much resistance from other people, and I just figured, like, fuck that. I'm not gonna keep giving my energy to people who aren't ready. I'm just gonna do me and focus on me, and and that's what I've been doing. And it really helped when my husband, who was then my boyfriend, took the time to understand, and was interested in knowing our history, and he joined me. So that really helped, because it was lonely times. But anyway, like I said, fast forward to 2017 right now, and I can't begin to describe how grateful and how great it feels to see so many other people like me voicing the truth and boycotting this holiday or hijacking this holiday. It's really awesome, and I really want to dedicate this video to all of you who are standing your grounds and your morals and your ethics, and putting delicious food to the side, and focusing on the truth. I want you guys to, for a second here, imagine that the Germans had succeeded in the Jewish Holocaust. Imagine that America never showed up, and the Germans got their way. And they created this holiday to give thanks for their victory. Now, let's pretend it's been 100 years or 200 years since that happened. And even though we don't agree with the Holocaust, it's just a day to celebrate and hang out with your family because you get the day off. That's what it feels like when people try to ignore the root and the truth of this holiday, and they ask you to just focus on being with your family, and giving thanks. It's really ridiculous. And, I don't take it personal, because I know that that's rooted in ignorance and not knowing. And I think it's also like a very uncomfortable conversation for a lot of people to have. But the truth of the matter is that Thanksgiving is rooted, that holiday comes out of giving thanks for killing, massacring, the genocide of the Native American people. Why? Why do we give this day any attention? And then furthermore, we top it off by imitating this genocide, this mass murder every year on these days, because people eat a bunch of turkey and they eat pigs. So it's kind of like repeating history, right? And if you were to think of this like massacre as a, like, humor me here, as a satanic ritual, every year so many people participate in the killing of so many sentient beings solely to sit down at the table and give thanks. Like, it's kind of ridiculous. Don't get me wrong, I understand that people get the day off, and for a lot of people this is like their day off, but that's just kind of like the band-aid, you know? Like, dig deeper into that. Why do you only get to celebrate on holidays? Why do you only get your holidays off? Why do you have to work so hard and only appreciate the holidays? There's more to that, but that's a different video. Anyway, so this year I will be participating. We are having dinner, and I will be veganizing our Thanksgiving. We will be bringing really delicious vegan dishes. We're bringing Indian food and veggie grill and whatever else we find along the way, just to kind of show our family that you can taste and have really delicious food without participating in death. And also, I want to take the time to share a little bit of history with my younger brother and my family, and kind of get that conversation going. And we will definitely just to have fun, and, you know, I don't really like to refer to this day as Thanksgiving. I'm calling it Massacre Day because that's really what it is. So I just wanted to come on here and make a video really quickly before I go and start my day, because I feel like this is really important, and I have been keeping things to myself for quite some time, and I feel like now is definitely a good time to share these thoughts and feelings and principles, because I know that so many of you out there are ready to move forward, and I know so many of you out there agree and understand my perspective. And so really this video is more so to thank you, and if there's any way that you can receive my gratitude through this video, I really, really hope you do, because I thank you so much for being strong and standing your ground. Thanks.